What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Fallout New Vegas series on very hard difficulty. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we cleared out Vault 34 and found the secrets of yet another vault. I was hoping to talk to these people and see if these were the people. But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, if these were the people, they probably closed down shop. And I think that might be what happened. I think they closed down shop. This has to be the place then. So now, Grub and Gulp Rest Stop is no more? I mean, it makes sense. It seems like the farm closest to Vault 34, they're not outside. There's no way to get inside. There was nobody sleeping on the beds. It's the only thing that makes sense. Wow. So I'm gonna assume that that's what happened. Now, looking at our other quest, we can get 2 quests done at once, but I'm not ready to go back to New Vegas. So what I think I'm gonna do is here. I'm gonna find the stuff for the Brotherhood of Steel. And we need to go where? The Nellis Air Force, and it looks like another location by Black Mountain. Let's hit Black Mountain first. Looks like we do have the return. Did you just throw a grenade at me? We have the return of super mutants. I think you did throw frag grenades. I don't know why it didn't explode. But our quest is this way. I mean, we'll take the free XP. Why not? Oh my god. Okay. Let's pop a stim pack. And let's pop a sunset sarsaparilla. Heavy incinerator, you are worth quite a bit. You super heavy though. So if it comes down to it, we'll drop you. Can we talk to you, Neil?
There's nothing here for you, human. Though it is always good to see you.
Thanks, guy. These guys are so fast. And goo piles they have become. You have a light machine gun. For the weight, I feel like it's not super worth it. So let's see what's going on with this quest. We have a locked gate. Perfect. A centaur? These things look like they're from Dead Space. Evolved centaur? Well, you guys don't seem too tough, do ya? Kill enemies with energy weapons. These things are disgusting. Mo? He's got a name? Oh, the tongue's only 19%. More radiation. Centaur blood? Doesn't have any weight. Brotherhood. Strength, rad resistance, it's 40 freaking pounds. Alright, let's get out of here. Getting radiation sickness. Well, those things were absolutely disgusting. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Mission statement. Temporary password, the better part of valor. Summary. Paladins, Hughes, and Fairbanks. I need you two to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. Did they throw them in the pit with the centaurs, the super mutants? Is that what happened? Okay, well, let's make sure we quick save. And then let's go back to the clinic to cure this radiation poisoning. And then from the clinic, we'll go to the airfield.
Hello.
You're back.
Suffering from radiation poisoning.
It'll be easy. All right, this will only take a few minutes.
Okay.
Take care.
We'll pop a Sunset Sarsaparilla. Top off our healing. And let's head on down to the airfield. See if we can find any locations along the way. Why is this booby trapped? Doctor's Bag, Rataway, Patriots Cookbook, True Police Stories, Radex, Steady, Stim Packs, a Sniper Rifle, 308s, Scrap Electronics, Disarm. Huh. That was a nice little find for a non-marked area. It looks like rabid Brahmin again. Why do the Brahmin keep attacking us? Do we have a location up ahead here? What is this place? We got like some electricity stuff. Who is that? Kind of looks like a powder ganger. Ammunition, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Those are empty bottles though. We don't want that. Door to Fields Shack. Albine Kid? Albaline Kid LE BB gun? I don't know who this is, but we're taking all his good stuff. Seems like a kid. Ooh, is that a bottle cap? It is. I wonder how many more of those we need. Who is this? Why does it sound like explosions?
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
You're a chem addict.
With fewer of them fiends sucking up the chems, maybe I can finally score a hit now and then.
What are those explosions? I don't know what the heck's going on. It sounds horrible. Danger, keep out.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those things?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
$300 caps? I'm a bit short right now. How about 200?
All right, I suppose I can cut you a deal, but not a cap lower. I gotta make a living here. Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, I'll pay double your wager if you make it back.
Timing details. So that's what the explosions are, I take it. The key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building, up the northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings, then make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there's an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it is safe. I feel like I should take the train tunnel. Who knows what's down there, but it's better than dodging frickin' artillery. They said northeast. We're so dead. They just constantly launch nukes? What the heck is going on? You said to the northeast, you little liar. You said northwest side of town. You did. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings. This is insane. On the northwest side of town. That's southeast. Oh, come on, dudes. Oh, it worked. And they won't bomb their own people. Okay, hold on. We might have done something here. Now these people want to be friendly? What the hell?
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
What's a master-at-arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
So the fact we're having this conversation means you failed, right?
I wasn't the one firing the howitzers. If you want to see how good I am at killing savages, I can show you. Or you can accept Mother Pearl's invitation. It's your choice.
Who is Mother Pearl?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your
She's got a
sweet
vault
time
suit.
getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You mean you were expecting me? Like a prophecy or something?
Prophecy? Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that
Savior?
go well, maybe you can help in big ways too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Okay, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Okay. This is all stealing. Alright, let's start by talking to these people.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
If I do, you'll be the first to know.
All I need is a pretext. What is it, Savage?
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I'll do it, even though you're just trying to get me killed.
Don't get my hopes up. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Excuse me?
What's the situation with the giant ants?
Still in progress.
It's not in progress if you're up here talking to me. Get it taken care of.
Okay, lady. Alright, we got Boomer.
Stand back where I can see.
Okay, guy. We have another Boomer.
You should get out of my face before you get yourself hurt.
Okay. See you guys later. Let's talk to everybody to pick up quests first. This is not what I was expecting.
What? I am La Phantoma. I will fly to the side of injustice.
She has a Pit-Boy. Oh, mighty Phantoma, I hope one day I can fight for the forces of good by your side.
Yes, it has been a long time since La Phantoma had a good sidekick.
I need to get going.
Okay, bye.
We got boomer fame.
Saw you coming a mile away.
Okay. Medical station.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I assume the ant's tubular nastis pierced the patient's anterior traxes?
Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
Maybe we should pop a... magazine. Today's physician, plus 20 meds. Wait. Medicine 52. This man's leg is seriously injured. It may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt the operation? Perform the operation. Upon further examination after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, then restitch the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure. We're accepted.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
60, no! Improper treatment will kill him. This man looks like he has a serious infection. Improper treatment will kill him. Would you like to treat him? Treat the infection. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you are able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
Damn. Dang, we're 8 short. We don't have anything else to help with meds, do we? I'm sure these don't stack.
Yes, outsider?
Can you spare any medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
Oh, so that's a no.
Bye.
What do we do? If we leave, is that gonna screw it up? I hope not. The women's barracks, boomer. Okay, these are all just boomers. Well, at least we're accepted. Boomer. You guys are all boomers. Another bathroom. Okay, what do we have in here? Children's barracks. In the bathroom. They're firing at somebody. Shots fired. Pearl's barracks. This place is pretty huge. What is in here? Another women's barracks? Oh, you guys have a robot.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's Raquel again. Okay, and then we have areas over here. Or people to talk to over here. What else does it say? Just says help the boomers around Nellis. I'm assuming that's still the doctor. We're just trying to get some XP here. Let's check out these buildings. Loyal's house? Loyal is not home. Nellis workshop? Okay. Here's the museum.
Hi.
Pizza Kid.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines
You guys
don't
all
go
have
together.
bullet necklaces.
So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Whiskey and mines. I'd like to know Whoa. I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground.
Vault
Everyone had
34.
guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, any detonation with a yield of less than a half a ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
So these are the group of people that left. I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
Ah. The ingenuity of your people is remarkable. There's no way we can get to 40.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a
Are
point
they
of pride.
cannibals?
Anything else you want to know?
How are howitzers doing at an Air Force base? Or what are they doing?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surely bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis.
Could you tell me the story of the mural again?
You want to hear it again? Of course. I did a good job the first time, huh?
Boomers were liked. Okay, I think I'm gonna go straight into medicine, up to 45 at least. And then... 45 will do for now. Maybe we start getting some into survival so we can pass those checks. I think we've only come across 2 survival checks so far. Although getting more explosives would be nice too. We still need to work towards that gun check. Let's go explosives for now. Okay, what do we have up top? You don't just read books, you tear into them. Damage books you pick up become... We've seen this. Oh, do we not get new ones for 24? Spray and pray. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal. With the better criticals perk, you gain a 50% damage bonus every time a critical hit is scored on an opponent. That's pretty nice. Action Boy ×2. Purifier. Set off enemy mines. Jury rigging. This is actually pretty nice. You've gained your own personal guardian angel armed with a fully loaded 44 Magnum. With this perk, the mysterious stranger will appear occasionally in VATS mode to lend a hand with deadly efficiency. Just when your enemies think they have the upper hand, misfortune appears to turn their world upside down. Appearing only in VATS, she has ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. You know your way around a reloading bench and don't let good brass and holes go to waste. When you use guns, you are more likely to recover cases and holes. You also have all hand load recipes unlocked at the reloading bench. All thrown weapons fly farther and faster for you. Your eyes adapt quickly to low light conditions indoors and when darkness falls across the wasteland. Survival. Craft ammo at the reloading bench using alternate materials, scrap metal, and tin cans. We were looking at what? Weapon handling. I want better criticals. We score critical hits quite often. Sure, we'll listen again. But you're not looking so good.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were
I just want to see if this will make him happy.
We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
But now, with the popping of another magazine, is this still active? Medicine? No, it's not. We get +5 guns in the charisma from the duster, which puts our charisma at what? 7?
Here we have...
What does the hat give us again? Perception and crit chance. The crit chance is nice. Perception, that puts us up to 8.
Multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways... Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you... How can I help you, outsider?
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks, bud. Okay, now with the help of a magazine, we'll be able to finish off this quest. By helping the doctor out. So, let's pop another magazine. Which was what? That's science. Today's physician. Which puts us at 65 medicine. This man appears to be severely injured. Swelling around his face and his neck is interfering with his breathing. Are you sure you want to treat him? After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling and the patient's breathing returns to normal.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
Boone, how do we heal you? You're limping, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, outsider?
I finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages. When it comes to medicine, at least.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, that's it in terms of that. Women's barracks. We want to go to Loyal's house next. Because he'll have the weapon, and then supposedly we can ask for help. Or ask to help.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants?
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Okay. On the ant mound.
What is it, outsider?
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find parts there?
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
Let's talk about something else.
All right. What's on your mind?
Can I get a code to use the VR pods in the mess hall?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
I'm genuinely interested in your people's history. What are the pods for?
Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies.
Hey, get off my cord. So. Oh my gosh, this dude is stuck on my mic cord. Stop. You buffoon. What are you doing? Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
And then we also have somebody over here. These are the hangars. So who's in here?
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
Jack?
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Recover a lady? What are you talking about?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going.
Hello there, partner.
Hey there. Back for more?
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Jack's love story. Miscellaneous. Loyal, one of the Boomer Elders, requested that I take a look at the solar array and see about fixing them. Jack at Nellis is looking for scrap metal. He can't pay me, but earning the trust of people with that much artillery seems like a decent idea. Jack let me know there's a girl he is interested in at Crimson Caravan. He knows she has red hair, but that is all he knows. He'd like me to talk to her and see if she is interested in meeting him. Do we have any scrap metal? We have 2 scrap metal. Do you have any more scrap metal?
Fine by me.
You do not. EDE? You do not. Well, let's give him the 2 at least. Where'd he go? The heck is this guy? Ah.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
I'm working on it.
Oh, well, let me know when you do.
I've got some scrap metal for you.
Cool. How much can you spare?
I can spare 2.
Thanks.
That's all for now.
Thanks for dropping it off. Anything else?
Can you think of any ways I can help out?
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal.
Okay.
Okay. Don't get blown up.
Alrighty. Well, on the lookout for scrap metal. Apparently we've helped them already, but I'd like to do everything. So let's start with this. And then there's the solar array. A little worried about them. They're gonna blow my stuff up, aren't they? We're not gonna be able to do this. We're gonna have to tell them to wait here. We're gonna rock. First of all, we can repair you with the other sniper rifle. And then let's rock Lucky. Where's Boone? This is probably gonna end badly.
Oh.
Where the heck is the ant mound? How the heck do we get down from here? Grenade launcher? Frag grenade? Killed them with guns? Thump, thump. Okay. So that worked, huh? Ah. Nice. Alright, let's return to Raquel. Clipboard, toolbox. I think having those shells around are extremely dangerous. I'd just like to say that. And then to repair this thing, how do we get on the roof? Or we can't get on the roof and we gotta go inside for it. Array control interface. Array damaged or disconnected. Checked all cords and plugs for connection. Solar array parts? What's our repair at? It should be high enough, yeah? Reflector panels on this array are damaged. Salvage parts could be used to repair the array. Would you like to repair the array? What is our repair currently at? Should be higher than that, yeah? We should be at like 90? Yeah, 92. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits you spotted. Array efficiency improved by 50%. 65 or higher. So, I take it with spare parts, it would be fully, like, improved by 100%. They're all repaired. Alright, now we talk to Raquel and Loyal. And that should be all we need to do, I believe. And then we gotta talk to this dude about his love life. But that'll all be something next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.